Hello. I want to talk about Black Lives Matter. This slogan going on: Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, and Black Lives Matter, and every life matters. But why is it that when Trayvon Martin is shot or Freddie Gray, that's when everybody is itching and willing to protest and create this euphoria that Black Lives Matter? Does it really matter? Because if Black Lives Matter, we're going to start with our music industry. Look at how we are depicting each other within the music. If Black Lives Matter, why don't we rally and go out there to Chicago in Chirac, where we have kids shooting and killing each other? It doesn't matter. But when one police officer shoots one black person or brutalizes one black person, Black Lives Matter so much. Black lives don't matter when we are killing and shooting each other. It doesn't matter. I mean, we had people in that same rally screaming Black Lives Matter who just shot somebody the previous day, but yet they're going to a rally and saying Black Lives Matter. Why doesn't Black Lives matter when we dehumanize our women and call them all types of names in the book? It doesn't matter. No one is refuting the fact that we don't have an issue. I'm not refuting that fact. But my point is, if Black Lives Matter, when Freddie Gray's down or Trayvon Martin, Black lives should matter when we shoot and kill each other. So we have to start with ourselves if we believe Black Lives Matter. You can't go around saying Black Lives Matter, but you are not doing anything within your community to make sure Black lives should matter. Black lives don't matter when you want to fight a brother or curse a sister out or call all types of names in the book. It shouldn't matter anymore, but yet it should matter when, someone is killing your own kind. In order for them to respect us and give us what we deserve, we should start with ourselves. And as a matter of fact, before it should even matter to the next person, it should matter to you, how you treat yourself. If you're going to grab a gun and kill a fellow brother and jump in the rally and say Black Lives Matter, what? What kind of world are we living in? Tell me, what kind of world are we living in? Or what kind of philosophical ideology is that? It shouldn't matter just one time. It should matter all the time. It should matter in Chirac. It should matter in Compton. It should matter in Baltimore. It should matter every single day, every single time, and every single minute. So I think that we are playing with ourselves. I think that we are playing with ourselves. Why don't we orchestrate a rally in Compton and stop the violence against each other? Why don't we have black people killing each other in the penitentiary system? What about that? What about the high rates of abortion within our community? Learn to strap up. What about that? What about trying to be more productive in the society and putting yourself in a position where you don't have to succumb to this inferior vision of some psychopath who wakes up and say Black Lives Matter today because one person is shot dead? Watch the news. Am I the only one? Watch the news, you see for yourself. The reality is we are playing with ourselves and we don't even know where we're going. We're just ready to jump the next bandwagon and say Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. I don't really think that innately you feel Black Lives Matter. And if you don't like what I say, I'm very sorry, but I can't help you. But you should go and rethink and reprocess your ideals and stand for something that really matters. You matter. And to prove to the next person you matter, you have to learn how to treat that brother right. You have to learn to forgive. You have to learn to look beyond the hate that has been instilled in you and practice love. Going to protest doesn't change your mindset. It only makes you a rebel. And you can't rebel against a system when you yourself live in a box, an ideal that is negatively influencing you to be destructive, not just to yourself, but to your immediate community. For Black Lives to Matter, we have to protest every single day. We have to stand for our own communities. We are killing each other more than the police are killing us. And you go rap in your music video about how many guns you carry. Guess what? These police officers listen to that same song. You're preaching to them what you want them to listen to. And guess what? They listen to it, right? If I carry a gun, it means I'm looking for an enemy. That's what it implies. You might say, oh, not necessarily. Not necessarily, then why are you carrying it? All right? So you've painted a picture of yourself as this gangster, this brutal killer. Everybody has to amp themselves. So when I'm confronted with that situation, irritability responds to a stimuli, my friend. The wrong move, you're gonna get blasted. We have preached to the world how violent we are. And when that same violence is orchestrated on us, we want to rise up and revolt. Change your lyrics, change your mind, change your thoughts, and see if they won't change in their actions and behavior. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, H-Croxx.